Hi guys, today we are going to talk about a book called In the Valley of Mist, One Family's Extraordinary Story from Peace to War in Kashmir by Justin Hardy, as read on BBC Radio 4. Anyways, so this is a book based in Srinagar, Kashmir. It is basically about a man called Muhammad Dar and his family, who is called are known as the Dars. He lives in Srinagar, Kashmir, and he has three brothers basically, and they drink alcohol, they drink beer, they flirt with girls, they wear jeans, and they do everything very Western. But then everything changes for them, and they are no longer able to do this. Reason being that there's a Soviet-Afghan conflict, and Kashmir is, in particular Srinagar, Kashmir is turned into a war zone, and there is death, chaos, and destruction everywhere. And this is followed by the family of the Dars, which includes the Muhammad Dar, his three brothers, and their whole family. So they have to suffer a lot at the hands of these people. Then there is mention about the September 11, 2011 terrorist attacks that happened in America, and there is mention of Azad and Jammu Kashmir, and about the partition of India and Pakistan in 1947, and about the war going on between them, and about different leaders of the both countries and stuff like that. So the book basically revolves around Kashmir and about Srinagar in particular. So it's about the war going on in Srinagar. It's all about Kashmir and stuff like that. It's called In the Valley of the Mist. The Valley of Mist because it's based in the valley. So Muhammad Dar, the story revolves around Muhammad Dar and his family, and he has some children and he wants a bright future for them. So as a result, he wants to send them to England to get a better education, as there are not good schools in Kashmir where they live, and he wants his children to have a better life and a better education and to prosper in life and to achieve something. So that's what happens in this book. It was not that long actually. I just read it in around 3 or 4 days actually. I don't remember when I read it in. It is only 271 pages long, which is pretty short because I'm used to reading longer books actually. So it revolves around the war in Kashmir and about all the people who have to suffer because of the war and the chaos and the destruction in Kashmir, especially Srinagar, which is the city in Kashmir, and the whole book revolves around Kashmir in general and stuff like that. Okay, so he sends his children to study abroad in England, and that's what happens in this book actually. There's Muhammad Dar is basically a Muslim, and there's a lot of religious things going on in the book about God and religion, and it's basically about Kashmir, as I told you before. What happens in the end is that it's about the 2005 earthquake that happened in Kashmir, in which a lot of lives were lost, both at the Pakistani side and the Indian side of Jammu Kashmir, especially in Muzaffarabad and Srinagar, and about how there was destruction and chaos because of the earthquake in Pakistan, and Muhammad Dar did as much as he could do for his country when there was a state of crisis in 2005 when the Kashmir earthquake happened. He did a lot for his country. He tried to save the people who had been injured and buried under the rubble and were suffering due to the earthquake. He did a lot to help them and to do something for his country, which is India. Although he's a Muslim living in Srinagar in Kashmir, so it was basically a well-written memoir. It was not that good, but it was quite okay actually. The whole book revolves around Kashmir and Srinagar, and about the 2005 earthquake that happened in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. There are details about Pakistan and India, about the fact that there could be a war between India and Pakistan and stuff like that. So that's what happens in the book actually. I like this book and I read it quickly within 3 to 4 days. That was only 271 pages long. So anyways, it was just another memoir I liked reading, and yeah, that's all guys.